Hello and welcome back to Wyron's Whimsy. This is alternate number 3 using elements from the December 2024 paper pumpkin kit called Notes from the Heart. So for this one, I am using one of the beautiful card bases, and I am using the greetings die cuts from the kit and also some of the vellum from the kit. So I've pulled in the Magnolia Mood set, and I have stamped 3 of these with just the smallest of the flowers, just this one here, and then colored it in Daffodil Delight, because that is what the kind of the almost sponge effect on the card base is. What I am going to do is I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight, and I am going to use my brush, and I am going to take the vellum pieces, and I am going to use my blending brush and brush some color onto these. Now, I need to be just a little bit delicate with these so that I don't tear them. And you need to be a little bit heavy with the color so it all kind of gets colored in. So then we've got that one, and then I think this is a really nice way to add color to the card. I was just going to blend onto the card and then let the vellum kind of create almost a negative space in the color, and then I decided I was going to do this instead. So I'm just going to add a little bit of color to the bottom of that one, and then we're just going to let them set for a bit because the ink does stay a little bit damp on the vellum for a little while. We're just coloring that vellum, just coming in. And it picks up color nicely, but you need to be just a little bit juicy with it. And we're just going to keep coming in, and then take that bottom piece. And then when you put it over on the rest of the paper, you can see how much it's colored. Okay, so let's just pop that off to the side. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to, maybe I'll color in next. So I've got my light Daffodil Delight, and the brush end is a little bit beaten down from coloring Bling. So I'm just going to roughly color it in, and then I'm going to come in with my pen end and just fill in some pieces. And the nice thing about the blending brushes is you can go over and over. And in this case, I'm going to keep going over some areas that I want a little bit darker. Don't necessarily need to pull in the darker color, just adding some color like that. And then using the light soft seafoam, I'm just going to come in and color in the leaves, just like that. And then again, making those centers just that little bit darker. And this one's twisted over, so we're just going to color that in a little bit. And you can definitely use the brush end for this as well, but given that I'm not right over top of it because I'm doing it under the camera, then I need to be just a little bit more defined. There we go. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Smoky Slate. Smoky Slate is what I stamped the flowers in. I'm going to take the Hello greeting. Just making sure I've got good ink on there, and I'm just going to pop the Hello in on the bottom like that. So our card says Hello, and I'm crooked, so I'm just going to grab another one. I'll use that one for something else. Let's just grab our bone folder, give that a squash, and I'm just going to pull this a little bit closer. It's going to be really close to the bottom of the frame so that I can line this up and stamp it straight this time. That's better. Better, better, better. Okay. So now we just need to build the card. What I'm going to do is, I know that my circles are going to go down like this. So I'm just going to run a line of adhesive down the card. And I'm going to put in my vellum. And I can attach the vellum right to that because I know it's going to be covered. And then I'm popping this in like, how did I do this? I did this one like this. And then I pop this little one in. I might just need to add a little bit more adhesive. This one on this way because I didn't want just a kind of a blank end. So then I'm going to dimensionalize all of my circles. This actually looks like a neat pattern just on its own. So let's pop some dimensionals on the back of these flowers. And again, I pulled in the Magnolia Mood for this one. And we're ready to build this card. So I'm going to start at the top, and I'm just going to pop that down. I'm right at the top. And then I'm going to put this one right at the bottom. And then I'll place the middle one. There should be just enough room for them all to line up. I was going to use another one of the circles for the greeting, but I thought just having the greeting off to the side would be fine. So there we go. We're just going to pop that one down like that. And that is our third alternate card using elements from the December 2024 Paper Pumpkin Kit called Notes from the Heart. And I love the effect of coloring the vellum with your blends. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for our Throwback Thursday, which is the next video tomorrow.